watch the Saints game. They gon' try to intrude, causing the multitude. Let me cook the accused. What you got different views? Just know you gon' pay the price. You best up the item you choose. Yo, who told us we ain't gon' win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Bills never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folded again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10. What time you want to play? 12 o'clock? I ain't got to work. Okay. I'm over by like 3 something. Okay. Debut.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks, I got homies that can sleep without 2, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, for a season, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
It's all about the money, cuz. All about the money.
I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down front. I'm gonna pull up with the ball down one. 6 months in,
got that black and gold, right? Black and yellow.
About me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you miss him, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. From just inside the 20, short kick. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Their own 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with James Conner, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Back to throw Dobbs. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, McFarland. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Able to move the ball.
Hey, dude, you get chicken, man. You know the deal.
First downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
What are they saying?
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
Yo, I deleted. No, I still got Call of Duty. I just deleted Twitter. I just deleted Twitter. I got everything else.
Now 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Oh, man.
TJ
Yeah, I got it, but I don't. I still got it. Yeah, I just downloaded the word.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Put it in. They fouled out with the law.
And the former Heisman winner. This
What
is
over
Mark
the
Ingram. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Stephen Nelson.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job.
We'll stop them
back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Huh? On the phone with who?
On 3rd down, Jackson.
You told me the whole lot.
And he nearly got the
And then you
first
said,
himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but
so what you told me to hang on for?
and how
What you was
about this
doing?
one now in their own territory?
What you was
Gutsy
doing to
call.
me?
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. 3-0 after
They can come
one.
outside
On EA
11.5 feet. Right in your ass. New shit. New shit.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Here you go.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Where you at, ready? You out? You out, man? Where you got going?
Looking to throw on first down. Now they set up a
you going to the bar?
First down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening, but still ended up with a solid game.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. It was maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going
across some seafood,
yeah. Running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. Let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
They get only
you come my way.
to a fourth down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down.
What you playing, Goldie? Like you playing a yard or y'all straight up, y'all hear that?
Fourth down conversion and defensively pure frustration. Here's McFarland. 12 yards.
Like he was like, I said, did you go to the
consecutive plays now on that offensive line is really creating a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance. Believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. First down screen pass, good for 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Dobbs is throwing. The quick slant caught. And he's in.
Look here, stop all this time, man.
Steelers. From 10 yards out. And the Steelers are going to
receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. And the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Ravens
I thought you said that.
at their own 36-yard line.
We can take them.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And he went nowhere, or he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is really flew around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Rolling to his right.
You can't add my yours.
And it's picked up by the
You
Steelers.
can't add my
And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in.
You have to
do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Samuels. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game.
You buy your stuff and I'm my stuff. If it ain't cool,
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a
and
he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
First down.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. 65 yards. And the Ravens have
back
cut
there
it
without
to a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Steelers 10. Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't know where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. And now he'll tuck it and run. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go until halftime.
Ravens.
On the move to his left. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Second and 10. To throw again. Jackson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Go ahead.
Incomplete.
Stop.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. And how about this decision? Tie game first half. But here's an onside kick. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Where your plays at, man? Where your plays at?
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's in. Touchdown.
Like that.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up from the offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland, 51 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And the Ravens 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Sean Davis that time on the tackle. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42.
A gain of 4.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, they'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
They're on the tackle.
2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
You got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
He was brought down at the
well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held in a spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
There on the stop.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
On play action, it's Dobbs. And the throw going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Baltimore.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Out to his left. He'll run it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Flushed out right. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I ain't could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Oh, design run for their wideout. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Dobbs. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's good.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but for this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with McFarland. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here on it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want...
This is caught inside the 15.
Well, that's all
he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
It's a gain of 50.
Big play that time for the Ravens. 56 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Jackson being chased out left. He'll try and run it.
Boom!
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 14 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And caught in the end zone.
Yeah, the whole talk about next game.
Chase Claypool, 47 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively,
$500
stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.